Okay, so hi dear Virgo, very very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is a journal of reading for all the Virgo Sun, Moon, Venus rising from 25th of August till the 31st of August. Roles can be reversed also, and if it is not resonating, this is not your story. Want to be a reader like me? You can purchase my courses. Links are given below in the description box for tarot reading course, self love course, and Ho'oponopono masterclass. For personal reading and healing sessions, check out the description box. You'll find the links below. Okay, and don't try to forcibly fit yourself into the reading. If it is not resonating, honey, it's not your reading. Okay, let's start the mutual energy of the connection for you guys right now. We have the Six of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, the Magician. Somebody is holding on to this connection very very tightly. They are manifesting this energy of wanting to have this connection back in their life as it used to be at some point of time. There is a severe energy of nostalgia, missing those good times, those good energies you guys used to spend with each other. Just give me a second. Wow. So it's like somebody is still energetically holding on to this connection, even if they are showing that they are not interested. And somebody is hoping for this coming together, coming back together in the connection at some point of time. It's like a soul, soul family kind of energy, a soulful connection, a soulmate kind of connection. And you guys definitely have a very, very beautiful history together, right? So they are holding on, somebody is holding on to this energy of wanting to have this connection equation back at some point of time as it used to be. Okay, basically hoping for reconciliation, manifesting reconciliation, coming back together in a beautiful way, and they can't stop obsessing over the fact that you guys were so good, and nothing can be compared to this connection, nothing can be compared to this relationship. I'm sorry, I have little cold, bear with me. Let's see your person or your partner's current feelings for you right now, Virgo. Wow, the devil, not a good energy. I'm telling you, somebody is still obsessed with the idea of being with you, even if there is a lot of complication. This person is feeling codependent on you, you know, unhealthy attachment, unhealthy kind of, a little bit of obsessive kind of energies. Let me clarify this, devil. Manipulative games and unhealthy kind of energies. What's happening? Let's see. Oh God, come here. We have the Six of Pentacles, the Judgment, and the King of Swords. You are dealing with a very, very tough nut here. Very tough to crack kind of nut here. You know, this person is feeling like there's lack of equal give and take of energy, and they should just release the situation and start from the start with you. You know, they feel like, okay, they should remain practical, logical, and they should just keep their foot down in the situation, but can't stop doing toxic things, or can't stop being dependent on you or on this situation. It's a very contradictory energy in this person's feelings for you, where they feel like there's lack of equal give and take of energy. They should let it go, and they should be practical and logical about it, at the same time being so deeply codependent on you, or being so deeply obsessed with you. And this obsession is of, I should show Virgo who I am. Virgo should run behind me. Virgo should be obsessed with me. Virgo should understand what I mean to them. A little bit of vengeful kind of energy. I hope you are understanding this is not an unhealthy love. This is not a healthy, loving kind of feelings that they have. This is very unhealthy and toxic attachment kind of energy that they have for you. And they feel like trying to manipulate your energy somehow into thinking that you are the one who is obsessed, You are the one who is to blame here. Wow, such a toxic and unhealthy energy. From your side, the death card, you are kind of feeling like this is done, this is gone, or at least this is not at all the way it used to be. Everything is totally different from now, totally different. From your side, you feel like this is done or it's about to be done. Let's clarify this. You are dealing with a very manipulative, toxic person, you know that, and somebody who is playing it very smartly. Okay, the hangman, the tower, the seven of cups. You feel like you are no longer stuck on this particular person or situation. You are done giving them chances over chances. You are done trying to understand their point of view. Now you feel like keeping your energies open to multiple opportunities in your life, to multiple, people maybe exploring, like, and dating other people, or trying to figure out other ways to be happy in your life, or trying to heal your own life in multiple areas of your life. You feel like you are done being stuck on this person, you are done being in this energy of giving them chances over chances, and this feeling, this energy is not the same as it used to be, and it's never going to be from your side. This is what you feel. Okay. Wow. Let's see what this person wants from you, Virgo. What are their intentions for the situation between you and them? Eight of Pentacles. Their intention here is to put in the effort and energy and make something work out with their own hands, with their own efforts. This person wants to make things work out somehow with their efforts and energy. Let me clarify this Eight of Pentacles. We have the Five of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, the Fool card. They want to get out of their head and make things happen in this direction and create some kind of family kind of dynamic with you as it used to be at some point of time. Maybe you guys were married to each other, or you guys were planning to get married. Whatever the case may be, this person wants to take the risk of coming forward towards you and making things happen, and definitely working on the factor of getting out of their head and literally doing something about it, literally taking some kind of action in this direction to make things happen, even if it is very risky. Hmm. I don't know what they are up to. This person's energies are very, what should I say, heavy, unhealthy, manipulative, kind of toxic. Their obsession was like this, and then it became like this. And the problem here is that they want you to they want to make you look the bad one here somehow. It's like, okay, let's turn the table and let's make Virgo the villain of the story. And then they're telling me their intention is to make things work out, and they want to take the risk of coming forward towards you and make things happen in a beautiful and positive way. How that works, I don't know. Do they have a personality disorder or what? Tell me. Let's see, what do you want from this particular person or situation from your side, Virgo? There's definitely maturity difference here, emotional maturity difference. Hanged man, you just want to stand still. You don't want to participate in this drama anymore. You know each and everything that they can do, right? So you just want to just stand still, not participate in this drama anymore. Okay, let's clarify the Hanged man. Okay, let's clarify the Hanged man here. We have the Lovers, the Star, and the Page of Swords. You just want to connect with that person, that energy that is meant for you. Meanwhile, keeping yourself at a safe distance from this particular person or energy that is kind of trying to make your life miserable in some way. Either you already have somebody else in your life that you want to go ahead with and have a very beautiful healed kind of connection with and just enjoying your life, and or you want to keep your options open and give somebody a fair chance so that you can connect with the one, meanwhile keeping yourself at a safe distance from this particular person or energy and watching them from a distance. Wow. Let's see what's coming forward towards you till the 31st of August. Virgo, what could be the possible outcome here for you guys? We have the Seven of Swords. Okay, some kind of deceptive energy coming out. Let me see. We have the Eight of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the Nine of Cups. I don't know when this deception game is going to end here. It's like Virgo, you are going to be extremely overwhelmed with a lot of things going on in your life and not being able to get out of this mental jail. But on a physical level, pretending to be okay, more than okay, and living your best life as if this is the best phase of your life. But from inside, you are continuously lying to yourself because still you are not able to figure out what's wrong, what's right, what's happening, and what should not be happening, and how to create real happiness in your life. Still, you are not able to figure it out. You are trying to make like fake it till you make it, but not going to the roots of the problem and not healing it properly the way you guys should, so that you can really enjoy, really create that happiness for yourself the way it should be. But instead you are going to be like, okay, let me pretend to be so happy in my life that everyone around me is going to feel jealous, including the person, and let me show them that I don't care if they are alive or dead. This is a typical case of because I care, because like people do this in two situations. Either they hate somebody and they want to show somebody how happy they are and they don't care, or they are still in love with somebody but trying to pretend to be over them. Pick which one is yours. Hate might be a very strong word, maybe you don't like them anymore, but you want to show them how happy you are without them and how your life is so sorted and there's nothing to worry about. And it's exactly the reverse of what you are showing it to everybody, especially if you're on social media or if you are one of them who keep on regularly posting on social media and stuff to validate your happiness. And the thing is that you are going to realize, like, you are doing it, and then boom, you are going to realize that you're lying to yourself. You're not happy, or you're not as happy as you're pretending to be. So you should stop and work on your actual happiness. You are going to realize it. If you're going to do it or not, I don't know. It's your free will, it's your action that you have to do from your side. Hmm? Choice. For you, the guidance here is the Empress. The real growth and expansion can only happen, Virgo, if you are going to really work on this healing of yours from the root. Instead of, you know, faking it till you make it and then post it. Really make it happen and then post it properly. I'm very, very sure that the people who are very healed, who are healed from inside out, they are not going to post on social media like crazy about their happiness. It's a different thing if they are like working on social media and it's their bread and butter, or they're artist or something. That's different chapter. But once you are going to be really healed, you are not going to seek validation from other people in any way. You are just going to be at peace. So don't fake it till you make it. Make it honestly, make it happen honestly, and then maybe post as much as you want to or do whatever you want to. It's not about social media posting only, it's about the way you are living your life in the with the outer world. That's the point here. Don't get stuck on social media point now. Yeah. Okay, let's see one message for you guys from the romance angels as the final guidance. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. Keep an open mind when it comes to your love and relationship area. First of all, you should just clean this mess properly. Once this mess is going to be properly cleaned, once you are healed enough to go on the next chapter, on the next level, then only move ahead. Okay? Otherwise, just keep on spiraling in circles and keep on blaming everything and everyone around you. Nothing will happen then. Cool. So thank you so much for tuning in, Virgo. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye. Take care. May existence bless you. Namaste.